I first met Laura almost 20 years ago in 4-year-old ballet class. Come to find out, we lived just down the road from each other, and we pretty much became best friends at first sight. We shared a lot of unforgettable memories from our childhood, from learning to ride bikes together, to dressing up on Halloween, where for many years both of us dressed up as Cinderella. We'd have these competitions on whose dress would poof out the furthest when we would spin around. Tonight, Laura couldn't look more like the fairy tale princess we both dreamed of becoming. So flash forward to our senior year of college when Laura had told me about this guy she met at Concordia. And naturally, being a good friend, I was a little skeptical. But when Laura spilled the tea about her and Zach's first date, she told me about how he took her stargazing, and I thought to myself, dang, that's pretty romantic. The next year, Laura and I finally got to live out our childhood dream of becoming roommates, and I was fortunate to see Zach and Laura's relationship and love for each other continue to grow. After a year of dating Zach, it was obvious to me that Laura was already ready to marry him and was anticipating a proposal relatively soon. So every time they would go out on a date, she would come home and I would be like, did he do it yet? Did he propose? And she'd be like, not yet. So on a super cloudy night and slightly rainy night in April, Zach took Laura stargazing again like on their first date, and he proposed. And that night when she came back to our apartment, she was just so happy and exploding with happiness, and I've never seen her so excited and happy. As Zach and Laura start their new life together in St. Louis, I know that their love for each other will continue to grow, and I couldn't be happier for you.
Zach and I met somewhere around the first few weeks of freshman year of college. He was usually brooding and sitting in the corner. At that time, he had a goatee, so I didn't want to talk to him that much. But we met whilst in Introduction to Logic, which is the single most illogical class I've ever taken. And I got to know Zach better by constantly asking him what the homework was, and if we had homework, and if I could copy off his homework. And so he helped me through that. From there, we continued to bond over, just being in pre-sim, of course, smoking cigars. From there, we kept on going, and we dove deeper into our friendship as we both explored the path of what it meant to go into the holy ministry and preparing for that. All the while, playing Smash Bros, playing cards. They're still the best euchre partner I've had. And from there, we started talking about girls every so often, which you mentioned a few times, which brings me to Laura. You are opposites when you need to be, and the exact same when it's also required. And it's been lovely to watch the two of you get to know each other. And so what is wonderful about that is it shows a reflection of Christ and his bride, the church, that there is commitment and consistency there.
St. Augustine says, the deepest desire of the human heart is to see another and to be seen by that other's loving look. So to Zach, remember Laura's heart is a deep ocean that holds unexplored mysteries. And Laura, remember Zach's heart is a deep cavern with many unexplored caverns and crevices. You have a whole ocean to explore and a whole cave to explore. In order to do that, though, it takes first resting in the commitment that Christ makes to you. He's the one who says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. But then seeing that same commitment you'll make just in a couple minutes, but seeing that same commitment through his will enable you over time to get more and more vulnerable before each other. Marriage was created to show such a love actually exists in the world. So that's what you have to look forward to. Being a witness that God's love actually is real. Zach and Laura, may Christ's mercy enliven you to see each other through his love, to open your hearts to each other, so that you may spend a lifetime exploring and expecting more and more joy. Happy marriage.